my name's Bailey. Thank you, Marka, for having me on here. For the song studies, I'm going to do Goodness of God by Bethel Music. Sorry if I say that wrong, but okay. Starts with, I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. God's mercy is unfailing. It's constant. I always see people want to say like at least blah, blah, blah never failed me, talking about worldly things, but those things of the world, they're going to end, but God never does. He never ends and he never fails. All my days, I've been held in your hands. God has protection and care over us. He holds us in his hands through it all, the tough and easy times. The song says, from the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. You know, all day, all night, and all the time, we will praise his goodness. We will show gratitude for everything he has done and will continue to do. Then the song goes to like the main chorus and says, in all my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so, so good. This highlights God's lifelong faithfulness, that God hasn't been a little good or somewhat good, or yesterday he did this one thing, but he hasn't done anything for me today, you know, but the song says that he is rather so, so good, that all the time he's good. Then the song says, with every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. This is like suggesting a life devoted of worship, that with each and every breath you take, God would be glorified. It says, I love your voice. You have led me through the fire. God's voice is so powerful and comforting. It's guiding through the hardest times. Then the song says, in the darkest night, you are close like no other. This is sort of like before, that God will guide us through the tough times, that when facing trials, God will be close to you. He isn't like people of the world, you know, when things get rocky or tough, like people want to leave or ignore you, but God, he doesn't do that. He stands closer to you than anybody ever has. Then the song says, I've known you as a father, I've known you as a friend. To know someone as a father, it's like a protector, a provider, but to also know him as a friend, you know, a companion, someone you can talk to. I mean, you can talk to a father too, but it's like to have this close bond and relationship to him, and like different perspectives, but like in the same way. Like, I don't know if I explained that very good, but and the song says, and I have lived in the goodness of God. You know, we haven't just heard of God. We haven't just heard of the great things he's done, but rather experienced firsthand the goodness of God. You know, and that can be something like, you know, small, as like just God waking you up. Like, that's the goodness of God, because he's not done with you yet. And then the song goes to the main chorus. Never mind, I already said that, but it repeats the same chorus, like that. In all my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. It's repeating the same thing as before, that God has been the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. You'll be faithful and gracious forever. We want to praise him with every breath in our lungs, because he provides us with every breath in our lungs. And then it goes to the part that says, because your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Psalms 23:6 says, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. The love of God pursues us. It chases after us. It doesn't force itself on us, but it rather follows behind to provide in times of need. And then the song says, with my life laid down, I'm surrendered now. I give you everything. And the way that we can respond to God's goodness chasing after us is just surrendering, allowing God's love to come into our lives, to work within us. We need to give God everything in return, to lay our lives down. And even if you don't have much to give all you have. Because, you know, that's all he needs. If you give all you have, that's, yeah, anyways. And then it goes back to saying, like, because your goodness is running after me. It repeats that, and then it goes back to the main chorus, which is, all my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so, so good. And then, sorry, I have, like, I just, like, clicked off of it. But, in this part, like in this one, it says, I'm gonna sing, and, you know, it's like a choice, you know, it's not passive, but it's, it's an intentional worship and not just a feeling. It's an act of faith. And then in this version that I found, I think this is like, they usually do this in the live version, but it says, we love your praise all for all my days, because we love praising the Lord and we love being in God's praise, the atmosphere of God's presence during praise and worship, to give everything to the Lord. To give everything to the Lord for the rest of our lives. This song is just celebrating God's mercy over each and every day of our lives, to appreciate His warm and protecting presence during trials, to surrender our lives with gratitude for the amazing things God has done in our lives. You're fine. That we can experience the working of the Lord in our lives. Sorry, my brother came in, but thank you, Marco, and I'm sorry if it's long. You can shorten it if you want to, but bye.